Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Piedmont Baseball here on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Grajowski bringing you the action here from Loudermilk Field. It's a beautiful 72 degrees, actually not even partly cloudy. It's mostly sunny skies here in Demorest, GA. Not much wind as we don't see the flag moving all too much over at right center. But we have a brilliant game for you guys today where your Piedmont Lions are hosting the visiting Fighting Scots from the College of Wooster. The Fighting Scots come into this game with a record of 10-8. Meanwhile, for Piedmont, they come in at 9-6. Piedmont coming off of a 3-game series against Emory University their last time out. And honestly, it was a pretty bizarre 3-game series. They started off in Atlanta on Thursday where they won against Emory 5-3 and then continued that series Saturday through Sunday here in Demorest where the two teams split. The Lions won the last game 6-1. So we're coming off of a win, taking things back here to Loudermilk Field before hitting the road, as after this, the Lions will travel to Newport News, Virginia to face Christopher Newport University. They'll be there from Friday, March 22nd till Sunday, March 24th, and then they'll be back here at Loudermilk Field next week, March 28th to March 30th when they host Belhaven University. Meanwhile, for College of Wooster, they're coming off of a 2-game series facing off against the LaGrange Panthers. It was on the road at LaGrange. And it was actually a doubleheader back just a couple of days ago on Monday the 18th. And the Fighting Scots dropped both of those games. The first game 4-3 and the second game 6-5. Now they're on the road here against Piedmont, and they will finish their road trip at Emory on Thursday the 21st and Saturday the 23rd. They will face Emory at Emory and then finally be back home. Looking at this game, we'll run through the starting lineups that will be out there for both teams today. Leading things off for Wooster and the Fighting Scots. We'll lead things off with the shortstop, number 13, Eli Westrick. Batting second will be the left fielder, number 6, Grant Mitchell. Batting third will be the first baseman, number 30, Zach Berrienbrock. Cleanup hitter will be the third baseman, number 4, Nick Pett. Batting fifth will be the second baseman, number 14, Andrew McGowan. Batting sixth will be the center fielder, number 25, John Pansteres. Batting seventh will be the right fielder, number 24, Ben Carroll. Batting eighth is the designated hitter, number 19, Jay Hainsey. And we're going to have the national anthem here in Loudermilk Field, so I'm going to take a break and then give you the rest of the starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. The national anthem has concluding. We'll continue with the rest of the starting lineups. Batting eighth for the Wooster Fighting Scots is number 19, the designated hitter, Jay Hainsey. Batting ninth is the catcher, number 26, Grant Craig. And starting on the mound for the Fighting Scots is going to be the right-handed pitcher, the senior, Corey Knopf. Out there for the Lions. We'll start with the man on the mound today. The left-handed pitcher, number 22, Bodie Eilertson, comes in with a 4.66 ERA. No win or loss to his credit yet this season. This could be the day that he finally tacks on a win or loss today. Now we'll go through the batting order for the Lions. We'll lead things off with the designated hitter, number 24, Mac Barton, followed by the catcher, number 1, Tyler Nelson. Batting third is the right fielder, number 23, Trace Kate, and the cleanup hitter is the left fielder, number 15, Isaac Molinak. Batting fifth is number 7, the third baseman, Kyle Carlson. Batting sixth is number 3, the second baseman, Colton Hicks. Batting seventh is number 2, the center fielder, Skylar Willis. Batting eighth is the first baseman, number 10, Owen Helgeson. Batting ninth, rounding up the order, is the shortstop, number 11, Nathan Mix. And as we see Eli Westrick step up to the plate, 5:59 is the time on the clock. First pitch is scheduled to go out at 6. We'll see if it clocks over before the first pitch is in. Westrick will step into the box. First pitch coming at 5:59 p.m. We're a minute early. It's time for some baseball. First pitch by Eilertson finds the zone for strike one, a beautiful fastball. Here's the windup by Eilertson. That one's a called strike two as that one finds the lower half. A 0-2 count now for Eli Westrick. Comes in, batting .278. Here's the third pitch by Eilertson, and Westrick sends this one deep for center. And that is a great play there by Skylar Willis, able to track that one down, able to hit the nitro and find that one. So we lead things off with a flyout for Eli Westrick. Now we'll bring on the left fielder, Grant Mitchell. Mitchell coming in batting .349. First pitch is a called strike one. Eilertson having no problems finding the zone, except on that pitch, as that one's a bit high off the plate. And by a bit high, I mean Tyler Nelson might have needed to get off of his knees to catch that one. Even 1-1 count with one out. Eilertson with the delivery, swing and a miss. It was swung all the way through, did make minimal contact. Brings the count to 1-2. Eilertson wasting no time. Here's the delivery. And that one gets popped up, and that one's going to go into foul territory back behind the Wooster dugout. It'll trickle down the hill all the way to the Fighting Scots bullpen. Count stays at 1-2. Eilertson, the windup. Off-speed pitch, looking for the upper outer corner. Unable to find it. Evens it up at 2-2. This one gets sent to left, but it looks like it'll touch down foul territory, and it does. Count stays in 2-2, and we'll go back yet again. Eilertson, the Lawrencevillian, hails from Grayson High School. This one gets sent over the top of Mix at short. It's a base hit. Beautiful fly ball by Grant Mitchell, able to send that one over the top of the shortstop, Nathan Mix. Touches down in left center, shallow left center for a single. So the first hit of the day is accredited to Wooster, and it brings on the first baseman, number 30, Zach Berrienbrock. First pitch to Berrienbrock, high off the plate for ball one. Barry Brock comes in, batting .333. Swing and a miss by Barry Brock. Evens the count at 1-1 with one out and a runner on first. That's quite a lot of ones here in the first inning. Bodie Eilertson, a glance at first. He'll deliver. This one's going to be sent back by Barry Brock. And it'll go off the side hill over by the Bergen tennis courts. One-two count for Barry Brock. Eilertson the delivery. And that one just misses the back netting, back behind home plate, and it'll careen into the side hill, back behind the Bergen tennis courts yet again. We'll see a pickoff attempt at first by Eilertson, but Mitchell able to get back to first and keep Wooster alive. Eilertson, the 1-2 delivery. This one's going to be popped up into shallow right. Colton Hicks, the second baseman, will make his way over there, call off the cavalry, and take care of the pop out himself. Now 2 outs here in the top of the first with a runner on first, and it brings the third baseman, Nick Pett, up to the plate. Pett currently batting .279. Does have a home run so far this season. Slugging percentage is pretty good. He's at .419. And it looks like we'll get a pickoff attempt. Able to trap Mitchell. Mitchell wasn't able to get back to first on that pickoff attempt. And Owen Helgeson, just easy pickings from there. As Grant Mitchell got caught in a pickle a little bit there. So the first inning ends unconventionally with a pickoff, so a very unconventional way to go 3 up and 3 down to close out the top of the first. We're scoreless as we go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube as the Lions get started next. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube as we get started here in the bottom of the first. Lions up to bat right now, leading things off with the designated hitter, Mac Barton. Mac Barton comes in batting .227. The man on the mound for the Wooster Fighting Scots, Corey Knopf, currently 2-1 with an ERA of .284 and 22 strikeouts. Here's the first delivery to Mac Barton. Barton will foul this one back. And my goodness, if that backhanding was not there, I might have had to make a play on that ball. 0-1 count for Barton. Knopf with the delivery. Swing and a miss by Barton. Called strike 2. Barton will take a minute before stepping back into the box. Knopf, the 0-2 delivery. On the way. Here's the windup. That's low in the dirt for ball 1. For Mac Barton, he's currently slugging .364, has an on-base percentage just south of 400. And he does have 1 home run so far this season. Barton, hard hit ball to first, and when I say to first, I mean right to the glove of the first baseman, Zach Berrienbrock for Wooster. So it'll be a line out for Mac Barton, and it brings on the catcher, Tyler Nelson. I have to say, great heads-up awareness by Berrienbrock. Just stick his glove there and haul that one in. Here's the first pitch to Tyler Nelson. An off-speed pitch that finds the zone for strike 1. Tyler Nelson, the catcher, comes in batting .283. And almost a check swing there by Nelson, able to get back. Draws ball 1, evens the count at 1-1. That's something that Tyler Nelson is known for. He's drawn 8 walks so far this season. That one finds the zone for strike 2. Knopf is starting to feel it out there. Not in a way that should make Lions fans excited. Here's the 1-2 pitch for Nelson. Swing and a miss. They'll have to make the throw to first. Wooster is ready, and Grant Craig makes the simple relay to first. First strikeout of the day for Corey Knopf. And it brings on Trace Kate, the right fielder. Kate currently batting .368. That leads all Lions players, or at least all of the starters today. .368. .485 slugging. That also leads all of the starters today. Here's the first pitch to Kate. Beautiful fastball. Right down Main Street for strike 1. Kate will step in. Knopf, it's deceptive. You can't really tell if it's a slow pace or a fast pace. He looks like he's more than willing to ride with the Lions trying to slow down his play. A ground out sent to short. 3 go up and 3 go down for the Lions. And we are scoreless after the first innings. We go to the top of the first. Corey Knopf with a strikeout. And then we see a line out and a ground out by the Lions. And now we will head back to the top of the second, and we will lead things off with Nick Pett, who was technically at the plate the last time we saw him at the top of the first before it ended on a pickoff attempt. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kudrowski bringing you the action from Lauer Milk Field. We're currently tied up at 0-0 against the College of Wooster. I apologize for calling them the College of Wooster earlier. I neglected to look at the pronunciation sheet where they say very explicitly Wooster, not Wooster. We'll see a hit by pitch there for Nick Pett. And Nick Pett will take the walk to first. First hit by pitch for Bodie Eilertson today. And it brings on Andrew McGowan, the second baseman. First pitch finds the zone for strike one, but please keep an eye on Nick Pett. He leads Wooster in stolen bases. He's 10 for 10. Eilertson must have heard what I was saying because we see a pickoff attempt at first, and that pins Pett back on the bag. Eilertson from the stretch. Called strike two as Allen finds the zone. Pett stays at first. Nelson seemed to be ready to make a throw to second if necessary. 0-2 count now. Eilertson will deliver. This is a grounder to short. 6-4-3. Double play for the Lions. A great heads-up play there by Nathan Mix. Able to relay it to Hicks, and Hicks with the throw to first. Clears out the bases. And now John Pansteris, the center fielder, up to bat now. Eilertson wasting no time. Finds the zone for strike one. Eilertson's done relatively well so far. Did have a couple of wayward pitches earlier. Seems to be back on his game right now. 0-2 count for Pansteris. Comes in batting .224. Pansteris with a chopper. Gets sent over to the Lions dugout. Keeps the count at 0-2, and he'll step back to the box. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Here's the delivery. Eilertson. And it looks like Pansteris had to turn away from that one to keep it from hitting him. Eilertson will step off the mound momentarily. He now is back on the rubber. Wasting no time. Here's the delivery. High off the plate. Brings the count to 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuces are wild for the first time here today. Here's the delivery, and Pansteris was not ready. It'll be a called strike 3, and Pansteris is going to argue that. Pansteris stepped into the box. He never signified that he was ready to the umpire. Umpire says tough toenails. Pansteris still pleading his case, and it looks like the third base coach is going to have Pansteris step away to make sure he doesn't get in trouble with the umpire. Umpire still having words for the coach. And the umpire is just shrugging his shoulders. He says, I have slammed the gavel. I have made my declaration. And we will go to the bottom of the second inning. So that's one way for Bodie Eilertson to get his first strikeout today. We now go to the bottom of the second. It's still scoreless. No runners left on base. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We now get started here with the bottom of the second. The Lions are up to bat, and we're kicking things off with the crazy train. That's right. Up to bat, number 15, the left fielder, Isaac Molinak. He's in the lineup at the cleanup hitter position, but since he's leading off, he's got nothing to clean up. Corey Knopf entering his second inning of work. Here's the first pitch to Molinak. Finds the zone for strike one. Wow, the pitching has been on point today. This seems like a good time to explain what happened at the end of that, the top of the inning. Bodie Eilertson managed to catch John Pansteris. Pansteris had stepped into the box, but Bodie Eilertson was able to deliver the pitch before Pansteris even readied his bat. Eilertson was not wasting any time. And Pansteris just said, I wasn't ready for the swing, but he stepped into the box. And when you step into the box, you've committed at that point, and you need to be ready. Eilertson was ready, did not give time for Pansteris to swing at it. Just a smart play by Eilertson. 0-2 count. That one's off the plate. Brings the count to 1-2. Molinak stepping back into the box, has his bat ready. Knopf with the windup. Molinak will turn away from that one. Very close to going off of his elbow. But he's okay. Molinak eyeing up his opponent as he steps back in. 2-2 count now. Knopf, the delivery. In the dirt. Brings it to a full count for the first time today. Molinak to step back into the box. 3-2 count. Knopf with the windup. Molinak will pop this one up, and that one's going to get sent back. I hear no thud, so it did not go off the overhang. But it will go off the back hill over by the Bergen tennis courts, which is about the third time that's happened today. Molinak back in the box. Knopf is ready. We'll do the full count pitch again. Here's the windup. Off the plate for ball 4. And Isaac Molinak able to make his way to first. First walk for Corey Knopf. That's only the third time he's given up a walk this entire season. Absolutely stellar pitcher. So now we have Colton Hicks, the second baseman, up to the plate. Actually, correction, that's the third baseman, Kyle Carlson. First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Molinak is at first. Knopf glances back. You can see a different position in everything. That one finds his zone for strike 1. This is very interesting because this is the first time we've seen Corey Knopf pitch while there are runners on base, and you just see a noticeable position shift in the way that he delivers these pitches from the stretch. Brings that leg forward, and that's a wayward pickoff attempt. Molinak gets back on his feet, and he'll make his way to second. He'll make his way to to second via the E1. Molinak now at second, now in scoring position, and I don't think this is what Corey Knopf was hoping for. This is a great opportunity now for the Lions. Kyle Carlson batting .211, slugging .368, has 10 RBIs so far this season. Carlson will pop this one up, and that one will get fouled back as it takes a hop. 1-2 the count for Carlson. Carlson is ready. Another noticeable difference. Usually when there are no runners on base, Knopf is squared up with his opponent. Right now he's giving him the side shoulder. Swing and a miss by Carlson. That's the second K of the day for Mr. Knopf. And now it brings Colton Hicks up to the plate. The senior transfer from Maryville College, who delivered for the Lions in the conference championship game just last season. A chance here to make a big play here to open up things in this game. This one's going to get popped up over in the shallow right. Play is made by the second baseman, Andrew McGowan, for out number 2. A short-lived at-bat for Colton Hicks, but now it brings up the center fielder, number 2, Skylar Willis. And keep an eye on Skylar Willis. Doesn't have the highest batting average. He bats .241, which isn't terrible. Slugs .241. But he has speed for days and gets very creative with how he can get to first. Knopf glancing back at second. Here's the delivery to Willis. Swing and a miss by Willis. Strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at second. The Lions, we're going to see a pickoff attempt by Knopf. Trying to catch Molinak. Milling around. But Molinak able to get back to second. These pitchers are on high alert right now. Knopf eyeing up Willis. Willis sends this one to right field. Back at the wall. Catch is made at the warning track. Ben Carroll able to track that one down. That one had a lot of heat on it. Almost seemed like he got a late step trying to get to that hit, but able to track it down, takes it all the way to the warning track. And if you're Skylar Willis, so close to going yard on that one. Would have been a great way to get on the board there. A lot of excitement so far. Nothing on the scoreboard. We're tied up at 0 as we go into the top of the third, and Bodie Eilertson steps back onto the mound. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're scoreless through 2. We now enter the top of the third. Bodie Eilertson still on the mound for the Lions. We get things started with the right fielder, Ben Carroll. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Bodie Eilertson working very quickly. Carroll currently batting .333. Eilertson not giving me much time to talk here. That pitch is high off the plate for ball 1. Evens accounting 1-1. As I was saying, Carroll batting .333, slugging .667. Finds the zone for strike 2. Eilertson has been very quick today. Here's the delivery from, actually it almost seemed to come from the stretch, and that one was well off the plate, but Carroll swings at it. That's the second strikeout of the day for Bodie Eilertson, as he will catch Carroll swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts on back-to-back batters for Bodie Eilertson. Now it brings Jay Hainsey, the designated hitter, up to the plate. One-zero pitch for Hainsey. Hainsey's going to pop this one up. And we'll see Helgeson look to make the play in foul territory, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Strikeout followed by a pop out, and we're already have 2 outs, and we're at the bottom of the order, bringing on the catcher, Grant Craig. Fun fact about this Wooster lineup, the bottom 2 batters on the lineup, Jay Hainsey and Grant Craig, yet to record a hit so far this season. An opportunity to do this, to record their firsts today. They actually came in with 3 at-bats between them. It looks like the umpire's giving Bodie a little bit of a warning about stepping off that rubber. Eilertson with the windup finds the zone for strike 1. 0-1 delivery. Eilertson straight back to the windup. That's an off-speed pitch that finds the zone. Eilertson working really fast right now. Grant Craig looking to slow things down. Eilertson with the pitch. Fouled into the backstop by Craig. I think Grant Craig just needed that second to take a deep breath before that pitch. Keeps the count at 0-2 with 2 outs. Opportunity for a 4-pitch strikeout here. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Bodie Eilertson. 3 strikeouts of the day. 2 in just this inning. The Grayson Ram is heating up right now. And now we go to the bottom of the 3rd. That was a very fast top of the inning. My goodness. Chance for the Lions now to get the first run on the board. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Good Vibrations was just filling the air here. Not the Beach Boys version, though. The Marky Mark version. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Right now, we've had some good vibrations here in Larry Milk Field. It's been an exciting game so far. Nothing on the scoreboard so far. But my goodness, it's been a pitching onslaught right now as Corey Knopf enters his 3rd inning of work for the Fighting Scots from the College of Wooster. Owen Helgeson, the first baseman, is up to bat. It'll be 8-9. And then finally back up at the top of the order for 1 here in this inning. Second pitch doesn't find the zone. It's a 2-0 count for Helgeson. Knopf with the windup. Helgeson pops this one up. Looks like it's going into shallow center. Can it be tracked down? Yes. It was the shortstop, Eli Westrick, wandering all the way to shallow center, starting to make its way into shallow right. But Westrick able to track it down and make the play for out number 1. Now brings on Nathan Mix, the shortstop. Here's the first pitch to Mix. Mix with a grounder, gets to third. It's fielded, throw to first. Here's out number 2. On pace throw by Nick Pett. Stops Mix from getting on base and securing a hit there. Oddly enough, the Lions have yet to record a hit in this entire game so far. We're back at the top of the order with Mac Barton now, the designated hitter. We had a line out his first time up at first. Here's the delivery. Barton, another laser beam, but this one's over the top of the foul netting. Almost goes to the training facility. 0-1 count. Knopf with the delivery. Barton a swing and a miss. Well, not a swing and a miss. Swing and a foul pitch. A foul ball gets sent towards the softball field. Oh, 2 count for Barton with 2 outs. That's low in the dirt for ball 1. One, 2 count for Barton. Knopf with the windup. That's going to catch Barton looking. Strike 3 called. Knopf with his 3rd strikeout of the day. Both pitchers with 3 strikeouts so far today. They are heating up right now. We're only through 3 innings, and we just got started just 35 minutes ago. This is a fast game right now. We're going to take a break, and then when we get back, we'll be at the top of the 4th. Eilertson will enter his 4th inning of work. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Bodie Eilertson entering his 4th inning of work. We're at the top of the 4th. Still scoreless. Both starting pitchers in this game have 3 recorded strikeouts so far. Here's the first pitch. We're back at the top of the order for the Fighting Scots. Eli Westrick is back up to the box. He had a fly out his first time up. 2 pitches by Eilertson on this at-bat. Neither one of them have found the zone. It's a 2-0 count for Westrick. And I do need to make a point of this. Wooster is doing this without their best player right now, Ryan Kramer, who unfortunately could not play this game due to an illness. We hope he has a speedy recovery. See a fly ball deep to right center. The catch is made by Trace Kate for out number 1. It brings on Grant Mitchell, the left fielder, who got on first. He has the only recorded hit so far, but was picked off at the very end of the top of the first, and that was actually how the top of the first ended for the Fighting Scots. Eilertson looking for some revenge. High off the plate with that one. 1-0 count. Eilertson has been pretty speedy through these at-bats for the most part today. Seems to slow down a little bit right now for Grant Mitchell. That one's going to be fouled back into the netting. Evens count at 1-1 with 1 out. That's kind of a lot of ones here in the top of the 4th. Eilertson, the delivery, finds the zone for strike 2. Grant Mitchell back in the box. Eilertson with the windup. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Bodie Eilertson. As he'll strike out Mitchell swinging. And the juniors are having a really terrific day right now. Brings on the first baseman, Zach Berrienbrock. First pitch by Eilertson to Berrienbrock. Finds the upper half for strike 1. You know, that strike zone does kind of move up for a little bit when you have a big guy like Berrienbrock stepping up there. I'm curious what his height is. I'm also curious if I'll have time to look at that, to look that up. 1-1 count for Berrienbrock. This one's going to be fouled back into the brick backstop. Keeps the count at 1-2. Momentary break in the action. The umpire having a couple of words for Bodie. Aha, and I found this. Berrienbrock, 6'2". Oddly enough, though, not the tallest player on the roster. The tallest player on the roster is actually Brian Langley at 6'4". He is the tallest player out there today. Here's the delivery. That one's fouled back. Keeps the count as it is, which is 2-2. Deuces are wild for the second time today. Eilertson with the 2-2 pitch. This one's going to be sent back again into the hill by the Bergen tennis courts. Another long-winded at-bat. Eilertson getting his pitch count total today. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss by Berrienbrock. How about Bodie Eilertson? 5, count them up, strikeouts today. Back to back in just this inning alone. Keeping the Fighting Scots stoned cold. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still scoreless. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're getting things started here in the bottom of the fourth. It'll be batters 2, 3, and 4 on the lineup for the Lions. We're going to get things started with the catcher, number 1, Tyler Nelson, who had a strikeout his first time up. That was the first strikeout of the day for Corey Knopf, who's now entering his 4th inning of work. Here's the first pitch from Knopf to Nelson. Nelly gonna send a laser beam straight into the wall over by the Lions dugout. It's a foul ball. It looks like we have an issue with the catcher's mask. The umpire able to fix it for him. So how about our umpire today? Umpire and also tech master, equipment manager, if you will. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Knopf. Off the plate, evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 count. This one gets sent deep to left, but my goodness, if that had stayed inside the post, oh my goodness, that would have gone into the side hill by Purcell. I'm saying that because it did land on the side hill by Purcell, but in foul territory. Oh my gosh. 1-2 count for Tyler Nelson. Knopf trying to get through the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Here's a grounder to short. Throw for first. Beats Nelly for out number 1. Ground out for Tyler Nelson brings on Trace Kate, the right fielder. Had a ground out his last time up. Lions still trying to get their first hit, but have had ample opportunities, it feels like. This one's going to be a pop over to second on that first pitch. That was a bizarre... That ball went off the bat very wonkily. Goes right to the glove of the second baseman, Andrew McGowan. Able to catch it for out number 2, and it brings on Isaac Molinak, the left fielder, number 15. He was walked his last time up, so if he's walked again, he'll still not have registered in that bat. This one's going to get set for shallow center and gets down. First hit of the day for the Lions, courtesy of Isaac Molinak. So now Isaac Molinak is technically 1 for 1 on 2 approaches to the at-bat, to the plate today. Brings on the third baseman, Kyle Carlson. Struck out his last time up. Two outs and a runner at first. Now we're going to see Knopf's stance change ever so slightly. He's going to bring that front leg forward a little bit. That one finds the upper half of the zone for strike 1. Knopf with a glance back at first. Here's the delivery from the stretch. This is going to be popped up into right, not even to the shallow right. It's going to be caught once again by McGowan. For out number 3. A ground out, pop out, single, and a pop out for the Lions in that inning. We are still scoreless here as we go to the top of the 5th. It has been a strong day for the pitchers today. Only 1 hit given up per side. Bodie Eilertson will step back out to enter his 5th inning of work. And we're going to take a break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We enter the top of the 5th inning. We're still scoreless here between your Piedmont University Lions and the visiting Fighting Scots from the College of Wooster. Wooster. Bodie Eilertson entering his 5th inning of work. Has 5 strikeouts so far today. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Kick things off here with the third baseman, Nick Pett. Second pitch doesn't find the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. Eilertson has been very quick with his work so far today. Here's the delivery off the plate for ball 2. 2-1 count now. The delivery, this one's going to be sent up over into shallow right. Whose glove is it going to go for? It's going to go into the glove of the second baseman, Colton Hicks. A pop out by Nick Pett to open things up. It brings up the second baseman, Andrew McGowan. Nick Pett was hit by a pitch his last time up, so now he has a hit by a pitch and a pop out. Meanwhile, for Andrew McGowan, he had a ground out his last time up. Let's see how he does here. 1 out already here in the top of the 5th. Eilertson finds the zone again for strike 1. He has been consistent today. 0-1 count for Eilertson. That is off the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. Right when I said he was being consistent. Sportscaster's curse at its finest. A lot of ones here in the top of the 5th. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Brings on a 1-2 count, and Bodie searching for his 6th strikeout today. Here's the delivery. Off-speed pitch curveball. Trying to have that one sit back down in the top of the zone. A little too high. Evens the count at 2-2 with 1 out. Eilertson finds the zone for strike 3. And he catches McGowan looking, and that is strikeout number 6 for Bodie Eilertson. Oh my goodness, and now we have John Pansteris. Last time John Pansteris was up there, he was struck out by Eilertson in what was an argumentative call after we saw Pansteris step into the box but did not ready his bat before Eilertson delivered the pitch. Swing and a miss for Pansteris. Now an 0-2 count. Eilertson looking for number 7. Check swing. Did not seem to make contact. They're going to call it ball 1. 1-2 count. Eilertson for Pansteris. Pansteris sends this one for center. And Skylar Willis will make the catch for out number 3. A pop out, a strikeout, and a fly out. Bodie Eilertson now with 6 strikeouts through 5 innings. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be back in the bottom of the 5th as Corey Knopf, the starting pitcher for Wooster, steps back out onto the mound to enter his 5th inning of work. It's been a showdown between these two starting pitchers. We're going to see which one blinks first. So listen to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the first pitch came not yet an hour ago. We are halfway through this game, innings-wise, and it hasn't even been an hour since the first pitch. Corey Knopf entering his 5th inning of work. First pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Colton Hicks, the second baseman, out at the batter's box. Score is still nada on nada. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hicks with a grounder right into the glove of the third baseman. Throw to first. What a great play there. Nick Pett able to put his shovel in the ground and scoop it up. So it's a ground out to get things started for the Lions. We'll see the center fielder Skylar Willis step up to the plate. And Skylar Willis almost had the first run on the board his last time up. There's a deep fly ball for right. Went all the way to the warning track. Did not leave the yard. Now he's got some wind at his back, so we'll see how that changes. First pitch for Willis. Finds the zone for strike 1. Corey Knopf has 3 strikeouts so far. Came in with 22 on the season. Second pitch by Knopf finds the dirt. It's well away for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1 with 1 out. A lot of ones here in the bottom of the 5th. Knopf with the delivery. Willis thought about it for a second. Did not commit. It's a called strike 2. 1-2 count for Willis with 1 out. Knopf with the windup. Willis sends this one deep for left. And now it gets down. Willis will round first. He'll stay where it is, and it gets away from the second baseman, and Willis will get there on a double. A double for Skylar Willis. Lions have a runner in scoring position as it brings Owen Helgeson up to the plate. Only the second hit for the Lions this entire game. And the third we've seen this entire game by either side. Helgeson had to pop out his last time up. We have 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Lions, a chance to get on the board here. Knopf with a glance back at second. Here's the delivery. At chest level with Helgeson. A little bit too close to his sternum as he'll have to lean back just a little bit. Ball 1. One-0 delivery for Helgeson. That's off the plate as well. Now a 2-0 count. Willis still at second. Knopf on the rubber. Knopf from the stretch. Finds a zone for strike 1. And I have to say this. I've been paying close attention to how Knopf pitches. When he pitches from the stretch, it is a very small step, and he is still put so much power behind each of his pitches. It's kind of remarkable, actually. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Helgeson. Evens the count at 2-2 with 1 out. Nathan Mix is on deck, as we will get to the bottom of the order. Here's a grounder to third. Willis will stay at second. High throw to first. Helgeson with the ground out, but able to keep Willis at second. Skylar Willis knew better than to get right to the glove of the third baseman and able to avoid the tag. And so now it brings on Nathan Mix, the shortstop. Mix trying to record an RBI to see if he can bring Willis home and get the Lions on the board. And that one almost hits Mix between the shoulders for taking a banana hook back to the catcher behind the plate. Mix comes in with 18 RBIs. It does lead the team. Knopf glancing back at second. A little bit more than a glance, though. It almost looked like an MMA stare down. 1-1 count with 2 outs. I haven't even had time to admire the jerseys today. Wooster has the bright yellow tops with the black numbers, the black pants, the black hats with the yellow brims. It's a nice look. Here's the delivery. Knopf for Mix. Once again, that one almost hits Mix. Mix able to turn away. Brings the count to 2-1 with 2 outs. For the Lions, wearing the pinstripe pants, green tops with the gold numbers, classic look. Got the black helmets right now and green hats. This will be a grounder into the dirt, brings the count to 3-1. Nathan Mix trying to bring home the first run of the day for the Lions and break this scoreless tie here in the bottom of the 5th. Knopf eyeing up Mix. Here's the 3-1 count with 2 outs. Finds the zone for strike 2. Only the second full count we have seen today. Knopf really slowing it down here. Full count for Mix, runner at second, still scoreless here in the bottom of the 5th. Willis will take off for third. Mix sends this one for left, and it is caught. If that had touched down, Willis probably would have touched down before that one hit grass. He was halfway between third and home by the time that got into the glove of the left fielder, Grant Mitchell. An exciting way to keep things scoreless here as we now enter the top of the 6th inning. It's only 7:01. This game has officially lasted an hour long, and we are now entering the top of the 6th inning. The starting pitchers are still out there right now. No earned runs at all. A combined total of 3 hits between them. Bodie Eilertson stepping up onto the mound for the Lions as he enters his 6th inning of work. Don't go anywhere because this game is getting very, very exciting, very close. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're in the top of the 6th, and it's been an interesting day. We're still with our starting pitchers right now. Bodie Eilertson still out there on the mound for the Lions, wasting no time. Here's the first pitch. This is a bunt that's going to get popped up into foul territory. That bunt, that got popped up really, really high. A chance for the catcher and the third baseman, Kyle Carlson, to try and chase that one down and make the catch in foul territory for the out. But we will return to our designated positions. I didn't even get time to say it's Ben Carroll that's up to bat, the right fielder. This one's going to get sent to the brick backstop. So far for Ben Carroll, he's 0-1 on his at-bats. Was struck out his first time up and last time up. Eilertson eyeing up Carroll. Here's the windup. Finds the zone for the strikeout. Oh my goodness. Strikeout number 7 for Bodie Eilertson. He is dishing out some vitamin K. You might as well call him a Savannah banana. Now the designated hitter, Jay Hainsey, up to bat. He had a pop out his last time up. Him and Grant Craig, the catcher, who's actually on deck right now for Wooster. Both players looking for their first hit so far this season. Allen finds the zone for strike 1. We have a helicopter up in the sky. Unfortunately, it's not a sky cam, although that would be a very interesting shot. Swing and a miss for Hainsey. A 1-2 count as Hainsey steps back into the box. Eilertson with the windup, wasting no time. Hainsey, a drive that gets sent into the side of the roof of the training facility. Keeps the count at 1-2. 1-2 pitch for Eilertson, a fastball. Looking for the lower outer zone. Cannot find it. Evens the count at 2-2. Eilertson with the 2-2 pitch. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And that one finds the zone for strike 3. Strikeout number 8 for Bodie Eilertson. Unbelievable. So we've seen a pair of strikeouts to start this inning. We're now have Grant Craig, the catcher, up to bat. First pitch does not find the zone for ball 1. I thought that one might have. Looking for the lower half. Unfortunately, did not find it. Here's the 1-0 count for Bodie Eilertson, the delivery. Grant Craig. I don't know why I thought his last name was Clark. Did not swing. He was count 1-1. Now it's 1-2. 1-2 count for Grant Craig. Eilertson looking for 3 strikeouts in this inning. Can he pull it off? Swing and a miss. We'll see the throw to first, and there's the tag. That's the strikeout. 3 strikeouts in this inning for Bodie Eilertson. That's strikeout number 9 on the day. Holy smokes, Bodie Eilertson having a terrific day right now. Whew! The Fighting Scots blanked cold in the top of the 6th. We now go to the bottom of the 6th. It's almost stretch time, and it's 7:07 right now. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, it's time for some Lions offense. We need to get back here on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. The lights are on here in Lowry Milk Field. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We are still scoreless going into the bottom of the 6th inning. This game got started at technically 5:59, slotted for 6 o'clock. It's 7:08 right now. And we're in the bottom of the 6th inning, still scoreless, and we still have our starting pitchers, Corey Knopf and Bodie Eilertson. Knopf entering his 6th inning of work, has 3 strikeouts so far. And both pitchers have given up a combined total of 3 hits today. Knopf with the first pitch. We're at the top of the order for the Lions with Mac Barton, the designated hitter. First pitch did not find the zone. Here's the delivery. This one's a line out to first. That was exactly how it got started for Mac Barton. Now with a pair of lineouts and a strikeout today, we now bring on the catcher Tyler Nelson, who has a strikeout and a ground out today. Nelson has had a couple of bright moments at his at-bats. Nothing to result so far. Knopf, the first pitch to Nelson. Off of Nelson's shoulder blade. A hit by pitch. That's the second hit by pitch we've seen in this entire game. The first we've seen by Corey Knopf. So now both pitchers have a hit by pitch credited to their names right now. Nelson will make his way to first. And it brings on Trace Kate, the right fielder. One out, runner on first. Knopf from the stretch. Kate will turn away to try and make it seem like it was close to him. Unfortunately, the umpire saw through it. Called strike one. Knopf, pickoff attempt at first, but Nelson gets back. Nelson staying alive like it's the Bee Gees. 0-1 count. We'll see another pickoff attempt, but Nelson will get back again. Isaac Molinak is on deck for the Lions. Has a walk and a single so far. Will we see the delivery to Kate, or will we see another pickoff? Here's the delivery. Kate fouls this one back. It goes off the Loudermilk Field sign. That's a Moneyball shot right there, because those letters are. I like to think that they're big, but the font makes me question that. We don't have netting behind there, so the ball can easily squeak through there. But able to doink it off the Loudermilk Field sign. Brings the count to 0-2. Here's the delivery to Kate. Kate gets this one over the top of the shortstop. It's a hit. A single for Kate. Nelson will advance to second. And now we have two runners on base, and it brings Isaac Molinak up to the plate. It doesn't look like we see a pitcher warming up for Wooster. I guess no need to panic just yet if you're a Fighting Scot. Isaac Molinak looking to see if he can bring home the first run of the day. He has 10 RBIs so far this season. Knopf glances back at second. Here's the pitch. Molinak, deep for left field. Goodbye, baseball. That one's gone. A 3-run home run off the bat of Isaac Molinak. And that one blows the scoreboard open. Lions now up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Elation from the Loudermilk Field crowd. What a way to get on the board for the Lions and break this scoreless tie. That's the first home run of the year for Isaac Molinak. Unbelievable. And now brings on the third baseman, Kyle Carlson. Now Lions up 3-0 after the 3-run bomb by Isaac Molinak here in the bottom of the 6th. Knopf finds the zone for strike one. Still stoic and still composed, the starting pitcher for the Fighting Scots. Here's the delivery. This one's going to get popped up. by Carlson in foul territory. Thought we might see a play on it to try and see if we can make a catch. Looks like the ball went off the side mesh netting. It'll be a foul ball. Count is 0-2 for Carlson. Knopf, a chance to get his 4th strikeout of the day. Knopf with the windup. Blazing fastball. Just high of the zone. Brings the count to 1-2. Knopf with the delivery. That one doesn't find the zone either. Evens the count at 2-2. Let's dance, folks. 2-2 tango here for Kyle Carlson. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Lions lead 3-0. That one's in the dirt, brings us to a full count for just the 3rd time today. We've seen more full counts than we have deuces wild. Here's the pitch. High off the plate. Almost in the face of Carlson. Carlson will walk to first. And now we will see a mound visit from the Wooster head coach. We do have pitchers warming up in the bullpen for Wooster. And is that it for Corey Knopf? Hard to say what the conversation is. Looks like the umpire is going to make his way up over to the mound to see if he can break it up. And the coach will return to the dugout. Knopf will stay out there. So Wooster has not had enough of Knopf. Well, Enough of Knopf. It's hard to make a word pun there. I apologize. Here's the first pitch. Finds the zone for strike 1. Colton Hicks, the second baseman, up to bat. Has a pop out and a ground out so far. 0 for 2 on the day. Carlson's at first. Glance back at first by Knopf. Here's the pitch from the stretch. Swinging bunt. Whoa, really high pitch over the top of the second baseman. Carlson will round second and make his way to third. That's an E5. And, it looks like he was trying to make the throw to second. Ends up going all the way to right field. Very high throw. So that's just the second error on the day from the Fighting Scots. It brings on Skylar Willis, the center fielder. So for Worcester, they were going for, I assume it was going for a double play at the very maximum, at very least, trying to force out Carlson at second. Instead, it's an E5 that takes Carlson to third. Hicks is still at first. Willis, first pitch. Willis, a grounder to short. 6, 4, no 3. Willis throws on the Rockets. And Carlson scores from third. It's now 4-0. Lions lead. It's an RBI for Skylar Willis, who advances to first via fielder's choice. Now be Owen Helgeson, the first baseman, up to bat. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the delivery to Helgeson. Just south of the strike zone for ball 1. Nathan Mix, the shortstop, and 9-man on the lineup, is on deck. We'll see a pickoff attempt at first, but Willis will get back. For Willis, it's just his second RBI of the season, bringing home Carlson. For Molinak, because of the 3-run bomb, he now has 12 RBIs. Here's the delivery. That finds the zone for strike 1. Count is even up at 1-1. 2 outs, runner at first. 4-0. The Lions lead, all of their runs coming in just this inning. Knopf with the delivery. Helgeson with the check swing, finds the zone anyway. Brings the count to 1-2. Here's the delivery. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Count stays as it is, as Helgeson returns to the box. These starting pitchers, the longevity of their appearances today must be making all the baseball purists proud. Willis will take off for second. Helgeson, a grounder to third. Throw is made to first for out number 3. So the ground out by Owen Helgeson concludes an explosive bottom of the 6th for the Lions. A 3-run bomb by Isaac Molnak puts the Lions on the board. And then RBI by Skylar Willis brings home Kyle Carlson from third. And that's the story of how the Lions lead 4-0 going into the top of the 7th. And it looks like we do have a pitching change for the Lions. It's number 14, Tyner Simpson. We're going to take a break. When we get back, listen to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We have a pitching change for the Lions. Tyner Simpson steps in for Bodie Eilertson, who has 9 strikeouts through 6 innings pitched. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to see Bodie keep going. I wanted to see him going. It looked like he still had a lot of juice left. Obviously, Coach Scaly wanting to make sure that he preserves the arm of his pitcher. A fantastic showcase by these starting pitchers. Bodie Eilertson and Corey Knopf pitching all the way through 6 innings. 6 full innings pitched. Now Tyner Simpson, the freshman, up to the plate now. Well, actually up on the mound now for the Lions. We get things started. We have 7, 8, and 9 up to bat. Actually, no, we're back up at the top of the order for the Fighting Scots with Eli Westrick, the shortstop. How about this? Bodie Eilertson closed out his last inning with 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up and 3 down, all strikeouts in that 6th inning. 2-0 count for Westrick. Simpson eyeing him up. Here's the delivery. Fastball down low. Doesn't find the zone. Now a 3-0 count for Westrick. Simpson the delivery. Blazing fastball that finds the zone. My goodness. Put a speedometer on that one. That must have been a rough. That was a very fast pitch. Another fastball. Wester gets a piece of that one as he fouls it off. Brings the count to 3-2. Thank you, Tyner, because that is now the fourth full count we've seen in this game. Simpson, the delivery. Hit for center field. And it gets down. Westrick on first. Only the second hit the Lions have given up this entire game. Grant Mitchell, the left fielder, stepping in. Mitchell has the only other hit we've seen by a Fighting Scott today. He was picked off at first to end that top of the first inning, though. Simpson comes into this game with a 5.06 ERA and a 1-0 record. He also has 10 strikeouts. One count now for Mitchell. Simpson, the delivery. Allen doesn't find the zone. It's a 2-1 count. Here's a 2-1 count for Mitchell. Simpson with the delivery. Mitchell gets a piece of that one. Full swing as that one gets sent all the way to the softball field. 2-2 count for Mitchell. He steps back into the box. That's a wild pitch that gets away from Nelson. Westrick will advance to second off the wild pitch. Full count still. Actually, no, we have a full count now. Fifth full count we've seen this entire game. It's for Mitchell. Here's the delivery. In the dirt for ball 4. A single and a walk so far for these first two batters. Brings on Zach Berrienbrock, the first baseman. Has a pop out and a strikeout so far today. Berrienbrock steps into the box. Tyner eyeing the big man up. Glances back at second. Here's the delivery. Looking for the lower half of the zone. Gets away from Nelly. It'll be ball 1. Runners on first and second. Now the Fighting Scots with a fighting chance. With runners in scoring position. Here's the delivery to Berrienbrock. That one's a little too far inside. Ball 2. Berrienbrock back in the box. Simpson glances back at second. Here's the delivery. Low and away for ball 3. 3 pitches to Berrienbrock, none of them finding the zone. Runners are on first and second. You have to imagine if Berrienbrock finds a way to get to first, we might see a mound visit by Coach Scally. Here's the delivery. That one finds the zone for strike 1. A 3-1 count for Berrienbrock. Simpson trying to take it to a full count. Here's the pitch. Brock sends this one deep for right. Well, not exactly deep for right, but to right field. And Trace Kate throws an absolute musket shot all the way to Mix. You could tell that Eli Westrick was thinking about taking off, tagging up and taking off for third. But Trace Kate says, no, 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 not today, Sparky. So, fly out by Berrien-Brock brings on Nick Pett, the third baseman and cleanup hitter, who's been hit by a pitch today and also has a pop out. Simpson, the first pitch to Pett. It's too far inside and a little too low, I assume, for ball one. Simpson, the 1-0 pitch. High off the plate for ball two. Simpson might just be seeing what his batters are going to swing at right now. Let's see what he does here on the 2-0. A glance back at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Sent deep for right field. Back at the wall. Is it fair? No! It was not fair. It was foul. Oh, my goodness. That was about 3 degrees right of making it a one-score game. And now, if you're a Wooster fan, you have hope. You know it's possible. Here's the delivery to Pett. The 2-1 delivery. Pett pops this one up. Nelson looking to track it down. That's going to touch down. I think it went off the top of the concession stand. Count is even up at 2-2. Runners on first and second. With the cleanup hitter, the third baseman, Nick Pett, in the box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Pett. You can see the frustration. A strikeout for Tyner Simpson. Simpson able to get the Lions that much closer to closing out the top of the seventh and taking us into the stretch. And we have a pinch hitter out there. It's Dan Hansen. First pitch for Hansen finds the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss by Hansen. 0-2 count. Simpson looking to get the Lions out of here with his second strikeout of the day. Can Simpson get the Lions out of here and take us into the stretch? Here's the 0-2 pitch for Hansen. Oh, that was very close to sniffing that top part of the zone. Unfortunately, it'll be a called ball one. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. This one's sent deep for left. Will it stay in the park? Yes, it will. Catch is made in left field. Isaac Molinak makes the play, and the Lions keep Wooster off the board. And so as Take Me Out to the Ball Game fills the air, Corey Knopf will take to the mound once again for Wooster. Entering now his 7th inning of work. Do you believe this, folks? Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lions lead 4-0 going into the bottom of the 7th. All 4 of those runs coming in the bottom of the 6th off of a 3-run bomb to left field by Isaac Molinek. And then RBI by Skylar Willis bringing home Kyle Carlson from third. We lead things off with Nathan Mix, the 9-man on the lineup, so it'll be 9-1-2 up to bat for the Lions here in this inning. First pitch is over the top of the glove of the catcher. Grant Craig goes off the brick backstop and all the way back to home plate. 1-0 count for Nathan Mix. Mix, ground down to fly out so far. That one finds his own for strike 1. For Corey Knopf, his 7th inning of work. Mix, sent for shallow center, doesn't get down. Play is made. A catch there by John Pansteris. Actually, no, that's not John Pansteris. I forgot there was a substitution. At center, it's Hansen. Actually, no, Hansen's at left. Never mind. That was, in fact, Pansteris that made the catch. This is a fly ball for center. Off the bat of Mac Barton. Another routine play for out number 2. Tyler Nelson, the catcher, up to bat now for the Lions. 2 outs, 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Knopf with the first pitch, swing and a miss by Nelson. Here's the delivery. 0-2 count for Nelson off the plate for ball 1. And I apologize for my hiatus from commentary as I was trying to figure out some of these substitutions. So, Grant Mitchell, the left fielder, just got moved to second. Another hit by pitch as that one finds Nelson. Oh my goodness, that's back-to-back hit by pitches for Nelson when he goes up there. And that one was a stinger. Now brings Trace Kate, the right fielder, up to the bat. And as I was saying with these substitutions, the left fielder, Grant Mitchell, got moved to second. Hansen has taken his place in left field. The second baseman, Andrew McGowan, has been subbed out. Here's the first pitch for Kate. That almost grazed the ear of Trace Kate. 1-0 count for Kate. For 4-0, the Lions lead. Knopf in his 7th inning of work. Here's the delivery. Finds the zone for strike 1. One count for Kate. A glance back at first. Here's the delivery from the stretch. Kate with a grounder gets by first. Nelson will round second. Kate stays at first. It's a single. Nelson will go from first to third. A single for Trace Kate puts the Lions in scoring position again, and it brings on Mr. 3-run home run man, Isaac Molnak had the home run bomb in the last inning. We have runners at first and third. Conceivably, it could happen again, especially with the same pitcher out there. And it looks like the coach for Wooster is going out there because I don't think he wants Lightning to strike twice if Lightning's name is Isaac Molnak. Still no sign of whether or not this will be it for Corey Knopf. And you know, every now and then we do see the coach for the Fighting Scots actually from the dugout kind of walk out there and make gestures to the outfield on where they need to be positioned. And it looks like Knopf is going to stay out there as the coach returns to the dugout. Molnak stepping into the box. Does Isaac Molnak strike twice? Well, let's find out. Runners on first and third. Knopf, the delivery, low in the dirt for ball one. Kyle Carlson, the third baseman, is on deck for the Lions. Knopf eyeing up Molnak. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Well off the plate, well outside. Brings it to a 2-0 count. 2 outs, runners on first and second, and the man who put the Lions on the board is at the plate yet again. He had a 3-run bomb last inning. Let's see if he does it again. The delivery to Molnak. Molnak, deep for center! Off the wall, gets down, 1 run comes home. Molnak advances to second, around second. 2-run score. Molnak is at third. It's an RBI triple for Isaac Molnak, responsible for 5 of the Lions' runs today. It is 6-0. Piedmont leads. What a day for Isaac Molnak. And it brings on Kyle Carlson, the third baseman. What a showcase. If Molnak gets a couple of at-bats, he has a chance of batting the cycle in reverse order. Carlson with a fly ball for center. Goes right into the glove of John Pansteras. Sorry, not Pansteras. My goodness. Wait, no, yes, it is Pansteras. I keep tripping myself up there. I apologize. Point is, Lions lead 6-0 going into the top of the 8th. Lions inching closer and closer to getting a win. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. 7:45 here at Lauermilk Field. Lions lead 6-0 after posting 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th, and then 2 more in the bottom of the 7th. And we have a pitching change as Justin Manis is out there now for the Lions. Manis comes into this game. No win nor loss to his record, but with a 2.35 ERA and 5 strikeouts. And we'll kick things off with John Pansteris, the center fielder. The Fighting Scots have 2 more innings to fight back into this game. Manis with the first pitch. It's called strike 1. Righty-righty matchup here. Manis with that unmistakable underhanded pitch. Almost a sidearm, if you will, actually. 0-2 count now for Pansteris. Manis. The pitch, Pansteris, a grounder to second. Throw for first. Out number 1. A ground out for Pansteris, who has a strikeout, a fly out, and now a ground out. Now brings on the right fielder, Ben Carroll, who has had nothing but strikeouts today. Those came off the pitching skills of Bodie Eilertson. And it looks like we actually have a hitting change in place of Ben Carroll. It'll actually be number 8, Leo Whitman. First pitch for Whitman. Can't tell if that found the zone. It did not find the zone. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Manis. A grounder straight to Manis. Manis with the underhanded toss to first for out number 2. Lions are on top of things. And it brings on the designated hitter, Jay Hainsey. And actually, we have another pinch hitter coming out there. It's number 33, Brian Langley. Bring Langley out there, stepping into the box in place of Jay Hainsey. Hainsey still has not recorded his first hit of the season yet. Here's the first pitch to Langley. That's well outside for ball 1. For Bryn Langley, comes in batting .275. That one is a chopper for short. Throw to first. Mix with the throw to first to get the Lions out of the inning. 3 go up and 3 go down. A ground out. Followed by, actually no, it's just all ground outs today. We now go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Lions still lead 6-0. And it looks like, do we finally have a pitching change? Yes, we do. We have a new pitcher out there for Wooster. It looks like it's number 21, Ben Tarpey. I'm waiting for confirmation. It is number 21. Ben Tarpey, number 21.
Yes, 8 is now in right field.
And it looks like Leo Whitman is going to be moved to right field in place of Ben Carroll. So it looks like we're, you know what? At this point, there's no need to go into a break going into the bottom of the 8th. Let's just talk about how we've gotten to this point. So first of all, how about the starting pitcher, Corey Knopf? 7 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, a couple of walks, and a hit by pitch. Nonetheless impressive, although he did give up 6 runs, 6 earned runs. The Lions found a way to whittle him down. It was just a matter of time. And as Sweet Caroline fills the air, if you are a Lions fan right now, you have to be feeling so good, so good, so good right now. Because your Lions are up 6-0, and all the offense has been coming from Isaac Molinak for the most part. Yeah, a 3-run bomb, and then two runs come home off of an RBI triple. Unbelievable showcase by him. But how about Bodie Eilertson, the starting pitcher for the Lions, through 6 innings of work, 9 strikeouts. Absolutely wondrous as the junior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, tries to get his first win of the season. We now get started here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're leading things off here with Colton Hicks, the second baseman. And Skylar Willis is on deck. Righty-righty matchup here. Here's the first pitch from Ben Tarpey. In the dirt for ball 1. Tarpey steps back on the rubber. Hicks steps back into the box. Tarpey with the windup. Swing and a miss by Hicks. Here's the pitch. This one gets sent right to the glove of the second baseman. It's going to be a line out. But my goodness, that one gave me an anxious moment or two because of the fact that we had to see the second baseman, Grant Mitchell, elevate to try and make a play on that. Skylar Willis stepping up now. He has a double and then advanced to first via fielder's choice, but brought home Kyle Carlson for the only other RBI today. The only other player to have RBIs today, rather. First pitch doesn't find the zone for ball 1. Tarpey eyeing up Willis. Here's the windup and the delivery. Finds the zone for strike 1. 1-1 count with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th, a lot of ones here. Tarpey with the windup. That's low and well outside. Gets away from the catcher, Grant Craig. Willis back into the box. 2-1 the count. With 1 out, Owen Helgeson, the first baseman, is on deck. Here's the pitch for Willis. Willis pops this one up. It's going into shallow right center, into the Bermuda Triangle, and into the land of no return as that one lands in the glove of the center fielder, John Pansteris. So it'll go down as a pop out for Skylar Willis. And now we'll see Owen Helgeson, the first baseman, step up. He has a pop out and then 2 ground outs so far today. Here's the first pitch for Helgeson. Off the plate for ball 1. Tarpey has to go retrieve his ball as he steps back on the rubber. Helgeson is ready in the box. Tarpey, the windup and the delivery. Helgeson will swing, makes contact as that one goes over to left. The shortstop will call out the third baseman and make the play himself for out number 3. 3 go up and 3 go down for the Lions. It's a line out, a pop out, and another pop out. As we now go to the top of the 9th, it's do or die time now for the Wooster Fighting Scots. They need 6 in the top of this inning to take us to the bottom of the inning and, who knows, possibly have any kind of chance of forcing extras or getting any kind of a win tonight. The Lions have been solid, though, and Manis will return to the mound here in the top of the 9th as he looks to close out the Lions here tonight. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube.
Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're in the top of the ninth. Last chance right now for the Wooster Fighting Scots. They trail 6-0. Justin Manis on the mound looking to close things out for the Lions. Manis, the first pitch as we get things started with Grant Craig, the catcher. He has a pair of strikeouts today. Still looking to get his first hit of the season. Manis, the delivery, finds the zone for strike 2. Will it be 3 strikeouts on 3 appearances for Grant Craig? Manis, the 0-2 pitch on the way. That one goes off his thigh. A hit by pitch puts Grant Craig on base. I think that's the first time he's been on base all season. I will triple check that statistic for you, though. Yes, that is the first time he has been on base so far this season. A painful way to get to that point. Here's the first pitch now as we're back at the top of the order. Leading things off with Eli Westrick. He had a single his last time up. He's 1 of 3 on the day on his at-bats. Runner on first. 0-1 the count for Westrick. Manis, the delivery to Westrick. That one sinks and falls back down to earth. Lands right in the top of the strike zone. 0-2 count for Westrick. Manis trying to get his first strikeout on the day. Westrick, a grounder left of the third base bag. And we will retreat and do the whole attempt over again. Craig will return to first. Westrick back to the box. Manis back to the rubber. 0-2 still the count. No outs, but a runner on first. Fighting Scots trail by 6 to the Lions. Here's the pitch. A little too far outside. Ball 1. And something else that's been a huge momentum swinger for the Lions in this game has been those 2 errors committed by Wooster. We'll see a fly ball that goes over the head of Kyle Carlson and into left field. Back-to-back singles now for Eli Westrick. He's now .500 on his appearances today. Brings Grant Mitchell, the left fielder, up to bat, who got shifted over to second base. Here's a delivery for Mitchell. Finds the zone for strike 1. Runners are on first and second. For Wooster, the first step in a comeback is going to be them trying to get on the board. This is a fly ball for left, but that's in foul territory as that lands outside the walls from even the Piedmont bullpen. 0-2 the count. Mitchell back in the box. Manis, the delivery. Grounder right up the gap, off the second base back to center. And the bases are loaded off of the single from Grant Mitchell. And it brings up Zach Berrienbrock, the first baseman. He has a pop out, a strikeout, and a fly out. He was due for something. Berrienbrock into the box. Manis still on the mound. Coach Scally looking at his notes on his new table in the dugout. He expressed how much he enjoys that. He actually said that he loves being at home because he has the table, but when he travels, the other teams don't have the table in the dugout for him, and so he's kind of a little, he misses the table sometimes. 0-1 count off of the foul ball. Here's the pitch for Berrienbrock. Another chopper left of the line going towards the Lions dugout. Brings it to an 0-2 count. Manis trying to get his first strikeout. Bases are loaded. Lions lead 6-0. Trying to close it out here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss by Berrienbrock. First strikeout for Justin Manis. Second strikeout of the day for Zach Berrienbrock at the plate. And now it'll bring on the third baseman and the cleanup hitter, Nick Pett. He had a chance at going yard, but was about 5 degrees too far right of the foul pole. Would have brought them within 1. I guess would have brought them within 2. Here's the pitch. The 1-0 count for Pett. Finds the zone for strike 1. A 1-1 count with 1 out. A lot of ones here in the top of the ninth. And the base is loaded. 6-0 the Lions lead. Manis trying to achieve the shutout. Pett with a ground to third. 5, 4, and we do get a run. So 1 run does score. Had a chance to go 5-4-3 for a double play to close that one out. Hicks not able to make the relay to first, so 1 run does come home for Wooster. It's now 6-1. Westrick able to score from third. And now it'll be Hansen back up to bat. Dan Hansen had a fly out his last time up. Manis, the first pitch, finds the zone. And we will see a stolen base there by Nick Pett. He came in 10 for 10. Now he's 11 of 11. And why not at this stage of the game, I suppose? Here's the delivery to Hansen. Hansen fouls this one back as that one goes towards the Bergen tennis courts. And I think it went into the Bergen tennis courts, as a matter of fact. That's my guess by the cheering from the faithful, the crowd here at Loudermilk Field. One count, 2 outs. Manis, the pitch to Hansen. He'll take, and it'll be called ball 2. A 2-1 count with 2 outs. We now see a palindrome up there on the scoreboard. And if you do the threads for the New York Times, then you'll know that that was the big word that you needed to find there. 3-1 the count. I guess if you haven't done the strands yet on New York Times, now I just gave you a really big hint, and you're looking for the word palindrome now. 3-1 the count, 2 outs, grounder. Mick scoops it up. Cannot make a throw to first, though. Had to lay out for it. Carlson got off the bag at third, so he couldn't make the throw to third either. Another run will score. Hansen has his first hit of the season, and it's a single. 2 outs, 6-2 the score. Coach Scally will make a visit to the mound. And there is the point to the bullpen, and that will be it for Justin Manis. Pitching an inning and 2/3. Had a strikeout. Had a hit by pitch. Gave up 2 earned runs. And now we have a pitching change, and we're going to take a break, as the Lions just need 1 out to close things out here at home before hitting the road. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Braden Sims, the new pitcher out there on the mound for the Lions. Beat it, his song. John Pansteris, the center fielder, coming up to bat for Wooster. Runners are on first and third, and they trail by 4. Sims, the first pitch to Pansteris fouls it back. 0-1 the count. Braden Sims just needs 1 out. And then the Lions can beat it. Get off the field, and we can beat it and go home. 0-1 pitch underway. Pansteris will take. That one's high off the plate. Evens count at 1-1. We've seen strong pitching by the Lions. Bodie Eilertson, most notably, 6 innings pitched and 9 strikeouts. Tyner Simpson with 1 strikeout through 1 inning pitch. We'll see a pickoff attempt. And it looks like we're going to end this with a pickle. The pickoff attempt by Braden Sims ends the game. How often do you see a game end like that? Lions win 6-2. The 3-run bomb by Isaac Molinek in the bottom of the 6th jump-started the Lions offense. They were able to post 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th and the bottom of the 7th, and it results in a 6-2 victory by your Lions. And Bodie Eilertson will be credited with his first win of the season off of 9 strikeout performance through 6 innings pitched. What a performance put on today by these starting pitchers. Corey Knopf and Bodie Eilertson, absolutely unbelievable. Any sports purist who helped found this game would be proud of the fact that we're still seeing starting pitchers with longevity. Absolutely fantastic game. 6-2 the final here in Loudermilk Field. The Lions will improve to 10-6. And Wooster will fall to 10-9. For Wooster, they now travel to Emory. They will face them on Thursday, the 21st, after that game was actually moved up from March the 22nd. And then they'll also play Emory again on Saturday, the 23rd, before heading back to their home field. Meanwhile, for the Lions, this win also puts them to, I believe, 8-5 at home. And now the Lions will travel to Newport News, Virginia to face Christopher Newport on Friday and through Sunday. And then baseball will be back here in Loudermilk Field Thursday, March 28th, when the Lions host Belhaven University for a 3-game series, Thursday to Saturday. But that's going to wrap things up here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. From Matt Kudrowski, Danielle Percival, and her amazing, wonderful staff, thank you so much for joining us, and good night from Cave Arena. Lions win 6-2.